here to Dick Fleek Field for what seems to be the third attempt.
Fourth, Coach.
Maybe the fourth to get this game versus Tolsia in here. But it looks like, I don't want to jinx this, but it looks like today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get this game played. The field was a little wet. This is Jason Hickman, joined again by David Boyce here to bring you some Wirt Tiger baseball and WVRC. But the field was pretty wet. We got just a ton of rain. We tried to play this game a couple days ago, and it started raining and really didn't stop for 2 days. And the coaches and a few of the players were down here today. I know working since about 8 a.m. this morning trying to get this thing playable, and they've definitely done their job. And the field is a little squishy and mushy in spots, but it looks like there's going to be baseball played today.
Yeah, thank goodness. I know everybody out there in the white jersey, and I'm sure all the ones in blue jerseys over there are wanting to get this game in.
Yeah, not to mention that, but you have Wahama waiting in the wings for the winner of this game, and then St. Joe waiting for the winner of that. So we've got quite a few teams in the area that are just kind of in wait-and-see mode to see what happens here today. As we've discussed when we started to bring this game to you last time, this is an elimination game. This is the winner moves on, loser goes home, and that's exactly the kind of baseball we're going to be in from now on, as it would appear. So another one of those type of games here tonight. Now, Dave, interestingly, we've talked with Coach Smith, and we started this game the other night. We got 2 pitches in. We had an out, and that is where we're going to pick up.
Yeah, that's my understanding. Unless something changes in the pregame meeting between the coaches and the umpires,
right?
We'll be starting this game with 1 out in the top of the first inning.
That's right. So we're, like I said the other day, we're 20 outs away here instead of 21. So we've got 1 out in the books, and that's where we'll be starting here tonight. So as the Tulsa Rebels coming in, a team that I know just from playing them in football, I know they have some athletes on this squad. If they have anybody that played football that plays baseball, I know they have some athletes, because that team, we were fortunate to beat them this year in football. We had to go on a 96-yard drive with under 2 minutes to go to score with just under 20 seconds left in the game to get that win. They made us earn it. But they didn't have the best record. But they're playing teams in a whole other section of the state, so it's kind of hard to gauge off of a record just how good they are, and baseball's no different here today.
Yeah, we find that with several teams in our region there in the southern part of the state. They're playing a lot of teams from Kentucky and maybe even Virginia, some that, teams that we don't even recognize the names, so you don't have any bearing, if they win or lose to those teams, what that actually means.
Right.
And at this point in the year, previous record, you could throw those out. Those don't matter. Now the only thing that matters is what happens here in the next 20 outs of this particular contest.
Yeah, that's absolutely right, and that's what it comes down to. And it's just about today and finding a way to win the day and seize the day here, as the saying goes, and move on and stay alive and get ready to play again. That's the goal here today, and I am sure that Tulsa, who's made that trip again for the second time. We've had one of the assistant coaches up here for Tulsa, nice guy, talking to us about a couple different things, pregame lineup and whatnot, and he said, no offense, but we're kind of getting tired of making this drive, and I don't blame him one bit. That is a trek that they've had to take a couple days ago, Saturday, as it were, and then today on Monday. So I know that the Tulsa Rebels want to get this game in at all costs.
Yeah, it looks like Tulsa's about 45 minutes south of Huntington.
Yeah.
So, however long you think it takes to Huntington to add 45 minutes to it, and that's what they're driving. So, gas $4.50 a gallon, and they're all being driven up by their parents. They have not been taking a bus up here. So, that would start adding up.
Absolutely.
Let alone spending all that time. They're up to 9 hours of driving, and they're going to have another 3. So,
yeah.
You can be to Myrtle Beach or drive to Work County a few times. You've got your choice.
Right. Most people there would probably take Myrtle Beach on that decision. But so that is the situation that we're in. These guys, again, Tulsa, just looking at them. Of course, we haven't seen them play this year, but we've seen them warm up a little bit. You've seen them just start playing the other day. We've seen one batter. But they have some tall, athletic-looking kids, and we better come ready to play, or the season's over if we don't.
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully the I know a lot of the boys were a little bit distracted because they've been working on the field and this and that. But hopefully we can get our mind centered and come into this game with the same sort of hot bats that we had there our last start against Hannon.
That's right. And I don't know if you could duplicate that, but something near it would be what we would take at this point. In a game like this, if you can get up on a team and put that pressure on them, that's kind of the key to having success. And that's what we definitely want to do here today. Again, we're being the home team. This will be the last home contest of the season, because if we are able and fortunate enough to win this game, which is still an if, at this point, but if we can, then we would go to Wahama. And if we were able to win that game, then we're going to St. Joe. So this is the last home game of the year for our boys. And we are hoping that they are able to be up to the task. I will say that these guys on this ball field, they have performed really well this season here at home.
Yeah, at home, I think we've lost twice at home and won the rest of them. I mean, it's been one of those we should have won.
Well, and that was against the #1 seed in our region, and we took them to extra innings. So that just goes to show you. And the other loss was against the #2 seed in our region here, and we've beat everyone else here. So that's we're checking on Reese over there. Hopefully everyone's still alive. That was a big noise. I think we're okay over there. Everybody seems to be all right. So Dave, I tell you, before we get started too much, we're going to take a commercial break. We're definitely going to check on Reese, make sure he's good. And then we'll come back after these commercial messages. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball on WVRC.
Tired of driving 45 minutes or more just to stand in line at the DMV? Skip the trip and come to B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off Route 14. We handle it all from vehicle title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. Plus, we've got a notary on site and even offer after-hours appointments to fit your schedule. Save time and skip the hassle and get it done close to home. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore today at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
Burns Bait and Carryout and Campground at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. If you're looking for a new pistol, we have Smith & Wesson and Glocks in stock. Or if you're looking for a new hunting rifle or shotgun, we've got you covered. We have a full line of ammo in stock. We are a muck boot dealer, and we have Quaker Boy box calls in stock. At Burns Bait and Carryout at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-4444 or check us out on our website at bbcoutdoors.com.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
All right, and we're back. Happy to report Reese is okay. It was just a Lysol bottle that hit the floor over there, not Reese, so we're all right. The weather today, I don't think there's much of a chance of rain. It is sticky, though. It's humid out there. So got to make sure that that you're hydrating and take care of your body, as it is going to probably be a little warm and sticky.
Yeah,
today.
The temperature just continues to rise all day. I think we already blew past the expected high for the day, and we're running toward 80 now. So if as the sun comes out, I expect the field conditions out there to just continue keep getting better as the game goes on. Here at the beginning, I expect most ground balls going to be pretty slow.
Yeah.
Even balls hit to the outfield, when they hit that grass and it's the waterlogged ground, I'm sure it's going to slow that ball down.
Right.
So something to keep in mind. That's why these pregame warm-ups are so important, to just try to get a feel for what the baseball is going to do out there once the game starts.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like you said, that the playing surface will speed up as the day goes on. If the sun keeps popping out and we keep getting that breeze blowing, it'll only get better the longer we're here today. All right, so we're going to be close to starting here. Again, we'll have one out, and Mason Boyce will be on the mound as what we started the other day with. Had a couple of change-ups in the lineup. Trenton Watson will be moving to second base, and that'll put Easton at center field, and we'll bring Limley in to play left field. And that's how, and he will also be batting second. So that's the changes in the lineup there today.
Yeah, and that's a lineup that we've not used that particular lineup all year, I don't think. But just something to see how it goes from there. And I think the boys are more than capable in the places they're being put in today to play some baseball.
Yeah, absolutely. And when you look at it, it's one of those things. We started this game, all right? We started this game on Thursday. We had 2 pitches, and Mason was able to record an out. So with that said, because that game started, the lineup was set. Alex Bevel was unavailable. So now we have to make those changes, and that's what is putting those guys in those positions. With what we had to deal with, that's probably about the best we could do, moving guys around. That's probably the best answer we could have at that point.
Yeah, and it's a good opportunity for some guys getting some different places anyhow. So get out there and play some baseball and see what happens.
Absolutely. You hate to move Trent out of center field. He does such a great job out there, but he's definitely athletic enough to play second base. There's no doubt about that. And that moves a veteran to center field in Easton Wire, who's a long, lanky guy that covers a lot of ground as well. So
and adding some speed out in left field now with Limley out there.
Now you got left field and right field. You got some speed for sure in the outfield at this point. And so that is how we'll start this game, as both teams have taken their warm-ups, and it is 3:47, and we're just kind of waiting on the meeting at home plate here between the managers and ready to get this thing started. That sun still continues to beat down on this field, and every passing minute that goes by with the sun on it is just doing nothing but helping the surface. And we will say, Dave, I think probably, I don't know, I'll go back. I think the infield, Coach Smith had a big part of putting the grass in the infield. I think he's basically is the one who did that 2 years ago. Time's kind of running together on me, but I think it was 2 years ago. Last year it was there. It wasn't quite as full as it is now. Obviously, each year it'll continue to get better. But my point being, 3 years ago, I don't think we're playing baseball today.
No, I don't think there's any chance.
Yeah, with if you didn't have that grass infield, you didn't have all that grass there to soak up that water, which there's still some mushy spots out there, but just the fact that we're able to play on this field today after all the rain we've had over the last 2 days, I think tells you a lot about, first of all, about Coach Smith and the coaches, taking care of Coach Terry, Coach Mullins, Coach Moore, all those guys. I know Coach Romage, those guys have been out here working like dogs today trying to get this thing ready, and it didn't just happen. They worked really hard to get it ready, but the fact that we can play baseball today after all the water we've had here over the last few days is a huge testament to them and a huge testament to the actual field. I think that this field's probably in the best shape it's been in for a long, long time as far as just playability.
Yeah, and I'd say as far as grass infields go, it's about the best one around.
Yeah.
A lot of the ones that you see out there have been there for years, and got some big lips and stuff on the edge of the edge of the grass to the dirt, and this field with it just being
the Tigers would like to thank
grass infield for the last couple of years. We don't have the big lips and stuff out there, so it's in excellent shape.
Moore, Coach Rahman, Jake Moore, Sam Moore, Isaac Rahman, Trenton Watson, and Reese Watson. Starting around 7 o'clock this morning, there's been some member of our ground crew here today.
You can hear the announcement being made in the stadium. I said 8 a.m. It's actually 7. We've had guys working on this field and getting it ready to go. Yeah. Well, I didn't mention when we were going through the thing, the Watsons. I know Brian was mowing the field when I first got here today, and Reese was out there, and Trent. They were all out there working on the field and getting things ready to go and getting things ready to play. And it definitely, again, for all the rain we've had, it looks good. From up here, it looks excellent, you know.
Yeah.
So we have the managers meeting at home plate. We're going to take that opportunity to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia. Crossroads General Store is a full gun and ammo dealer, from pistols to rifles, shotguns, and then some. Fishing supplies, live bait, minnows, night crawlers, fishing poles. We have full gun safes and locking pistol boxes, turkey decoys, deer feed, bow target blocks. Don't forget to fill up your tank. We have Marathon gas and a full store of convenience items. That's Crossroads General Store, 15262 Staunton Turnpike, Walker, West Virginia, on the corner of Route 47 and Newark Road. Stop by today.
All right, guys, we're back here as the managers' meeting still continues there at home plate, discussing things, getting things straight and in order. This is going to be a little bit different, I think, conversation than what normally is at the beginning of a game, because we've already had the one out and everything, just getting everything straight, getting everything in order there with all that and all that entails.
Yeah, I don't know that I can recall ever having a game just get one out and then restarting it here a couple days later. So
right,
definitely some unusual circumstances from normal. So we'll see how those play out.
Yeah, it's also interesting too, because we have a whole brand new umpire crew, so they had to get filled in too on the situation when they got here, because they weren't here in the last game either. So you had to get everybody on the same page, which took a little bit of time there in conversation, but it looks like we're just about ready to roll here tonight. This afternoon, I should say. Winner of this game moves on to play Wahama tomorrow, and that game will take place at Wahama. I don't know a time yet, haven't heard anything about that. I don't think that anyone's thought that far ahead, because you can't, with Tolsia sitting over there in the visitors' dugout, you can't think about tomorrow, because you got to take care of today.
Yeah, you got to win this one first.
Yeah.
Would take a moment.
We're ready to line up. Line up, go all three out, we're ready.
As they're talking about sending folks out to the positions,
Right.
Today's Memorial Day. I know it's more than just a 3-day weekend. I want to thank all the veterans that have sacrificed so much for our country here.
Absolutely, give us one of those freedoms, which is, you can't get more American than baseball, you know, and here we are watching this baseball game today, and it makes you pause, take a little bit of time to remember those who gave all for us to be able to experience the freedoms that we do have in this country. So as I do believe, it looks like we might be going to play the anthem again today, which is fitting. And as that plays, I think we all need to take a little moment and think and be thankful for those veterans and remember what they've done for us.
For Wirt County Tigers, the Tigers are coached by John Sherman, Ben Moore, Jesse Smith, and Terry Mullen. Starting at pitcher, number 6, Mason Boyce. Catcher, number 8, Peyton Dye. First base, number 4, Jake Moore.
Starting lineups
Second
now
base,
introduced.
number 3, Trenton Watson. Third base, base, number 24.
And I wasn't sure, Dave, even how to play this off because the game's already started. So, you know what I mean? I wasn't sure how we were going to do this.
Right.
Like you said, I've never really been involved in a situation like this where you're starting a game kind of that's already started the other day.
I've seen them, but it was always, you know, because of darkness and the game had to be completed. So,
Right.
you know, you were in the 6th inning or something like that.
Yeah, we're just getting started. All right, so it looks like we're going to play the anthem. So we'll take that break with you as it plays. Join you on the other side.
Now we will have a moment of silence as we honor those that have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country on this Memorial Day.
All right, so the 4th time is the charm. Let's play ball.
Yeah, after a rain out on Thursday night, rain out on Friday night, 2 pitches and 1 out, and a rain delay and eventual cancellation of Saturday night. Here we are Monday afternoon. We finally get to play some baseball, Coach.
That's right. And according to all weather reports, we are free from precipitation for the remainder of the afternoon.
Yeah, it's definitely some great news.
Mason Boy stands on the mound now as he's getting his warm-up pitches here as we're getting ready to resume this.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Just go ahead and run through the lineup here. You got Mason Boyce pitching. Peyton Dye will be doing the catching tonight. Sam Moore over at third base. Wyatt Boyce at shortstop. Trenton Watson at second base. Jake Moore at first base. Andrew Limley will be playing left field. Easton Wire in center field. And Dylan Hutchison in right field.
That's right.
And Luke Hickman will be the designated hitter.
Yeah, that's the lineup we're going to roll with here to start this game as Tulsa's bringing the batter up. And we are just about ready to get started. Number 10, Christensen from Tulsa.
Leading off the inning for the Rebels, number 10, Brody Christensen.
And of course he's bats in the second in the order, but we've already had the 1 out from the other day. So he'll stand in, and we're ready to begin again. The ball's going to miss for ball 1 called. And Mason's trying to figure this umpire out, you know, what are you going to give me, you know, that kind of thing. Working a corner.
Yeah, you paint that outside, maybe up. You're not sure where exactly he's missed that from here, but both of them's close to the corner there, but it could have been up a little bit.
Right. All right, that ball is swung on and missed for strike 1. That's definitely part of Mason's. He loves to paint those corners. That ball's going to be up. 3-1 now's the count. Ball's going to be outside as well, so we got a base runner here for Tolsia.
Up next for the Rebels, number 1, Trevor Copeland.
Yeah, and this brings up Copley. He's
Trevor
their
Copley, yes.
He's their highest batting average hitter they've got. So.
Okay, batting third makes sense there, you know. All right, Mason checks the runner at first. Ball's going to
Be inside
miss
there.
inside, ball 1. That ball swung on a missed. 1-1 now is the count.
Yeah, it looks like Mason's throwing the ball pretty hard. If he just get it over the plate, give himself a chance here.
Yeah,
Just
still
feeling things out.
absolutely. Yep, that's a strike. Yep, 1 and 2 is the count. Sometimes you can just tell even from up here that's a strike.
Yeah.
And that certainly was. So that brings the count to 1 and 2. That ball's going to be swung on a missed, and that will be. There's nowhere for that guy to go. So that.
I think he called a foul ball there.
Okay, foul ball then. So the count will remain 1 and 2. He must have got a piece of it. I couldn't tell from up here. So he must have barely touched that ball when he swung on it. So count remains at 1 and 2, and that ball is going to be outside. 2 and 2 is now the count. The pitch is delivered. It's outside. Ball is thrown. It's a good throw by Peyton, just a little bit late, and the runner has second base.
Yeah, and we got a full count now on the batter where we thought we had him struck out.
Right.
And, he hung in there, so
Yeah.
talk over the signs here and see how we want to
Yeah.
handle this with the runner on
Right.
second.
All right. Okay, we got a full count. Got the runner now on second base. That ball
There we
swung
go.
on a miss. Now we've got that strikeout.
Mason Woods with a strikeout.
Big out right there to get the second out of the inning now.
Yeah, now we got two outs here, so
All right. Number 17, Williamson, stepping in now for Tulsa, batting fourth in the lineup.
a little bit different here in these regional games where we've got 3 umpires out there,
Yeah.
so had to hold up and wait on the positioning there a little bit of the umpires to get them in the right spots.
Right. The ball swung on a miss for strike 1. The ball is also swung and missed for strike 2, and Mason's quickly up 0-2 in the count.
Yeah, I'd like to see him just be aggressive, keep attacking these
Yeah.
boys with that fastball.
We got time called now from the batter. Williamson will step back in there, ready to go. Ball is going to miss just outside the zone there, 1-2. Looked to me like, Dave, that might have been just a little high, maybe.
Yeah, probably a little high just
Yeah.
based on Peyton reaching up for it
Right,
there.
right.
So.
That's what I was basing that on. That one's going to be outside. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah, at this point, until they can prove they can hit that fastball,
Yeah.
it's okay to show it to him, but
Right.
he doesn't seem to have a touch on it. I'd like to see him just keep
That ball
ripping
swung
the
and missed.
fastball
There
by.
it is.
Mason Woods with a
So
strikeout to win the
after
inning.
walking the first batter, we get 2 outs, and that'll end the inning, and that will bring us to the bottom of the first. It's the Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Are you a registered nurse looking for your next opportunity? Join the team at Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility in Elizabeth, West Virginia. We offer competitive pay, a supportive team environment, community engagement, and the chance to make a real difference in the lives of those we serve. Be part of the only 5-star facility within 45 miles of Elizabeth, West Virginia. Call 681-236-1010 to apply or learn more today.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in, though?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
All right, Dave, we're back. Looks like Tulsa has Copley on the mound here for the Rebels. They'll be starting this game off.
Starting pitchers for the Rebels. Number 1, Trevor Copley.
Yeah, it looks like what I've seen there so far. He's got a curveball or a slider or something there that he's been trying to get across the plate.
Right. Then
Hadn't felt a touch for it.
right. He's throwing that, and then of course then the fastball looks to be what he's working.
Yeah, and be good here if we can watch what we're doing up there and just don't help him out.
Right.
Hate for guys to sit back and not be aggressive, but you want to make sure that he's going to throw strikes.
Right.
And if he's going to throw them, then we hit him.
Right. Yep.
Leading off the inning for the Tigers, number 15, Dylan Hutchison.
Just like anything else, though, you want to have that aggressive mindset, but at the same time, you want to make sure he's going to throw strikes before you start attacking him, like you said.
Right, yeah, and you got Dylan coming up. Dylan's done a good job this year in that leadoff spot of seeing a lot of pitches, especially to start the game there.
Right. All right, so the first pitch is bunted, and Dill's there, and he's going to be safe.
Yeah, beat that out.
Yeah.
Good hustle there by Dylan.
Nice job.
We talked about it in earlier broadcast. If he get that bunt down,
Yeah.
what a weapon in the tool belt to have. That was probably about the worst position bunt you could do is right back to the pitcher,
Right.
and Dylan still beat it out. If he can start getting a little feel on that, run it down the third base or first base line, it'll be real lethal.
Right, and I'll tell you what, even though it was right back at the pitcher, it's got to be fielded perfectly, as that ball one. It's got to be fielded perfectly, and the throw has to be perfect too, or he's going to be safe just with his speed.
Yeah, Dylan's such a weapon with his speed, and Andrew Lemley's right there behind him. I mean, there's Dylan didn't see that ball get by, so he made the right move, hanging tight there. But Andrew's also another speed demon we've got out there. So a couple of freshmen that can both get up and down the line.
Right. Andrew Lemley stands in there down. Count is 1-0. That ball is going to
be upstairs. I believe.
Miss high as well. Again, it's just hard to tell from here, but it looked to be high, and it's 2-0 now. It's his count. That ball's going to be high. Look to be high as well, possibly.
Yeah, now we're way ahead here, 3-0. Probably looking at a take.
Yes. That's going to be ball 4. So that's going to put runners on first and second.
Up next for the Tigers, number 21, Wyatt Boyce.
Wyatt Boyce coming up. Last game was able to hit his first home run of the entire team's first home run of the year. Hit it over the fence, and with the speed you got on the base pads right now, it doesn't take that to score, but a well-hit ball here is probably going to get at least one run across the plate.
Yeah, and Wyatt's someone that wants to hit. He doesn't like taking a walk,
absolutely.
So anything close, he's going to be hacking.
Right. That ball's called strike.
Hadn't seen that call
Yeah,
yet.
that looked to be in the batter's box on the other side, but we don't have the like the major leagues. We can't challenge that, can we? It's going to be swung on a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, now we're in a quick 8-2 hole there. You know, that's where that boy getting that strike called out there. I hope we get that call when we're pitching.
Absolutely. Yep. That ball's going to be fouled popped up. The second baseman, and it's caught. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, number 9, Easton Wire.
Easton Wire's going to come up to bat now for the Tigers.
Yeah, still just one out here.
Yeah, still in good shape.
You've got the Tulsa defense shifting a little bit with the left-handed bat.
Right. That ball's going to be hit at the second baseman, who's going to make the play. And there'll be an out at second. But runners are now in the corners. We have 2 outs now.
Up next for the Tigers, number 4, Jake Moore.
All right, Jake Moore is going to come up to bat here. We got runners in scoring position here.
Yeah, first and third. I'd say Easton will probably try to steal this first pitch, take away that forced play, and get another runner out there in scoring position.
Absolutely. Yeah. And there he goes, as we predicted, and that ball's not going to be thrown. And
yeah, he got a good jump on that pitch too.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. And that'll move him to second base. Now we've got runners in scoring position on second and third, with Jake standing in there. 1-0 is the count for Jake. That ball's going to miss low. 2-0 now. You know, it's just the first inning, but anytime you have opportunities with runners in scoring position, you want to try to take full advantage of those, and that's called strike on the outside corner. 2-1, just ask the Mountaineers. In that Big 12 championship game, they had runners in scoring position for, seemed like every inning.
Multiple times.
And just never got one across the plate. That ball's going to be outside, and 3-1 now is the count for Jake.
Yeah, if you can get a couple runs in here now, it totally changes the pressure on your pitcher out there too. You know, if he knows he's got a lead, you know, he'll be less likely to try to pick around the corners and walk someone.
Right, that ball's going to be popped up.
Fouled out of play, hopefully.
Yeah, it made it.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, out of play, all right.
Looks like it. Mike Shepard got a hand on it out there.
Well, glad Mike was out there, because hide the women and children on that one. The ball's popped right into the crowd. That'll make it a full count now, 3-2 for Jake. Ball's going to be hit sharply.
Raked out there right at him.
Oh, made the play.
Yeah, it's a
nice hit.
Hard hit ball out to right, but good play out there.
That'll win the first inning. Still no score. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Buying or selling property? Don't let the paperwork stress you out. At Joel Baker Law, our team is dedicated to making your transaction efficient and stress-free. But don't just take our word for it. See what your neighbors are saying. Check out our Google reviews and discover why Joel Baker Law is the trusted choice for real estate closings. Joel Baker Law, trusted, local, and here for all of your real estate needs. Call us today at 304-500-9238 and let us help you close with confidence.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in downtown Elizabeth has American-made steel roofing panels. Ask about the collars available. We carry a full line of electric and plumbing needs, from wire to junction boxes, switches and receptacle covers, and breaker boxes. PVC of all sizes to iron gas line pipe and all the fittings. We've got you covered. Call us today at 304-275-1141 or stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia.
All right, Dave, we're back getting ready to start the second inning here. 0-0 is our score. We have number 0 for Tulsa. It's like
Salmons.
Yeah, Salmon's going to be standing in there for the Tulsa Rebels to lead off the second inning. That ball's going to be in there for a called strike. 0-1's the count. That ball's going to be fouled right back at us, and it's 0-2. If I had a glove on and no fence or window, I'd have had it. It'd been out.
I like the confidence.
Yeah, I'd have had it. All right, that ball's going to be outside. 1-2 now's the count. Nice idea there from Mason, just trying to see if we can get him to chase.
Yeah, it's probably a little further out of the zone than what you'll get a swing, but you never know.
Oh, nice job right there. Strikeout, called strike 3, 1 out.
Mason Boyce with a strikeout.
What that pitch that before did do a little bit was it changed the batter's eye level, you know, so he saw that ball up at his eyes, even though it was a little bit outside, and the next one down the middle wasn't ready for it. So
yeah. Number 11, Kahn, into the game now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
yeah, getting a lot of swings and misses. That's what you like to see out there.
For sure. That ball swung on a missed as well. Be strike 2 now.
Notice Mason switched back to his old glove. Last inning he came out and was pitching with his orange and black glove, and now he's back to his normal glove he plays shortstop with. So
well, there you go. Maybe he's expecting something to be hit back at him or something.
Well, either that or he's got a little better feel pitching, you know, with that glove on. Doesn't make any sense, but
you know, whatever it takes for him to feel comfortable on the mound, I'm all about. 1-2's the count. It remains as that ball was fouled back. We got time called here. That ball's going to be popped up, and Mason's there with that shortstop glove and makes the play.
See, that's why he put that on, Case.
He just knew, didn't he? That'll be 2 outs now. Braden Rogers for Tulsa is going to step in here now. I do believe, isn't he their catcher? I think.
I believe so. I don't have their lineup in front of me today.
That ball swung on a miss for strike 1. I'm with you, Dave. I think Mason just needs to continue to attack these batters. We've getting a lot of. That ball's going to be fouled at 0-2 now. Looked like that was going to be a bunt attempt there.
Yeah, tried to stick one down there. Not a bad idea. You know, he's been blown up by a lot of these boys. So.
Right, and with the field conditions as they are as well, that ball's just kind of going to sit there too. So it's not a bad play.
Yeah, now you've got him down 0-2. So
probably not going to see that again. That ball's going to be swung on a miss. That's going to be strike 3, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. That's the way we like them. And we'll be back after these messages. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Rebel 0.
Mason's Towing and Recovery has 35 years of experience. Call us at 304-275-3621 to get help with recovery and accidents, mechanical breakdowns, and more. We are a part of AAA and we take most insurances. If you break down out of town in Parkersburg or Charleston, or if you just Bo-Duke jump it over the hill, we will be there to get you home safe and sound. Call Mason's Towing for all your towing needs at 304-275-3621 and tell Rick WVRC sent you.
At Matheny Whited Funeral Home LLC, located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, we honor our families with dignity and respect. We offer traditional services, cremation, pre-arrangements, pet cremations, and monument sales. At Matheny Whited Funeral Home, you are family, not a number. We are located at 488 Juliana Street in Elizabeth, West Virginia, or you can give us a call at 304-275-4229.
All right, Dave, we're back. We're ready to start the bottom of the second. You definitely want to, hopefully the Tigers can get something started here. Had something going there at the top of the first, just wasn't quite able to get anything done.
Yeah, that ball Jake hit was probably one of the hardest balls he's hit all year. Just, I mean, absolutely got into it. But, and it looked like it would probably get over the right fielder's head, but he made a leap and jump for it and timed it perfect. And hey, good play. But all you can do there is tip your hat to him and get him next time you come out.
That's baseball, you know. That was a well-struck ball. And, you know, and the crazy thing is if that ball is about, I don't know, 2 more feet to the left, then we're probably scored 2 runs right there.
Yeah,
That's,
two more feet to the left or 6 inches taller.
Yeah, one or the other.
Either one, that ball's to the fence. And,
and we're scoring 2.
We're scoring 2 runs. But, hey, we got another chance up here. We got Trenton Watson leading off the inning, so let's see what happens.
All right, so Trenton Watson's going to stand in there. Ball's going to be high.
Yeah, starting him off with curveball, stayed up a little bit.
Yep. 1-0 the count. Ball's outside. 1-1 or 2-0. I'm sorry, is the count. Good for Trent.
Yeah, that's what we talked about there in the first inning. Copley's having a little bit of a hard time finding the zone there,
right.
So we don't want to help him out.
Absolutely. Yeah.
If he's willing to put us on base, we take that base.
That's right. That ball's hit sharply back up the middle. Shortstop's there. That's close.
Ooh.
Going to call him out.
Yeah, he probably got him, but the shortstop just leisurely tossed it across, and Trenton was hustling down the line there and made that a real close play at first base.
Yeah, definitely closer than I think Tolsia wanted it to be. But they were able to get Trent out by a step there, and Sam Moore's going to step in here now for the Tigers. That ball's going to be outside. Ball 1. That ball's going to be swung on a miss, and it's a 1-1 count now.
Sam had a couple of great hits there last game.
Yes, he did. That ball's swung on a miss, too. Fouled back, actually. It's 1-2 now as a count. The ball is going to be inside. 2-2. It evens up the count for Sam.
Couple aggressive swings so far in this at bat, which I like to see out of Sam.
Yeah.
Just like see him center one up here on this pitch.
That ball's swung on a miss for strike 3, and that'll be 2 outs now for the Tigers.
Copley did a nice job painting that corner there, and with 2 strikes, Sam didn't have much of a choice. Try to put a bat on the ball.
That's right. Yeah. So that brings Peyton Dye up to the plate now. As the Tigers will try to get something going with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. That ball's outside. Nice job by Peyton there to hold off on that one. 1-0 the count. Ball's going to be in there for a called strike, 1-1. Peyton Dye stands back in.
Peyton Dye is our team leader in hit by pitches and on base percentage.
That's right. That ball's going to be made. The play is made by the shortstop to get 3 outs. So each pitcher's had a 3-up, 3-down second inning. So we'll move on to the third. We'll be back after these messages. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Hey guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
Minnie Hamilton is excited to announce the opening of our Women and Maternal Care Services in Glenville. I'm Corey Grogg. I'm a women's health and family nurse practitioner with Minnie Hamilton Health System. We offer childbirth education classes and breastfeeding and postpartum support. Along with pre- and postnatal care, our team sees patients from birth throughout the lifespan. We are your partner in health today, tomorrow, and for life. Please call the Glenville office for more information at 304-462-7322.
Hamilton Health
If you're in need of specialized proactive and compassionate physical therapy services in Elizabeth, West Virginia, Mountain River Physical Therapy is a clear choice. Our team of advanced degreed and certified practitioners is dedicated to ongoing education to ensure we provide our valued patients with the latest treatments, techniques, and equipment. We pride ourselves on offering personalized treatment plans with practical strategies tailored to your needs and recovery goals. To make your experience as smooth as possible, we assist with scheduling convenient appointments, filing insurance claims, and setting up payment plans. When you book your first visit to Mountain River Physical Therapy, you can look forward to regaining confidence, peace of mind, and independence, and embarking on a clear path to recovery with a team you can trust. Mountain River Physical Therapy. Find us online at mountainriverpt.com.
Number 12, Blake Piles.
All right, Dave, we're back here ready to start the third inning. 0-0 is the score.
Yeah, Mason sort of seemed to find his touch there last inning. Hopefully he can keep that rolling and get ahead of these hitters and keep them guessing what's coming.
Absolutely. Number 12, Piles, stands in there now for Tolsia. Called strike. First pitch.
Yeah, he showed bunt there and pulled it back,
Yeah.
and didn't matter. The ball was there for strikes. So.
Right, ball's outside there. 1-1's a count now.
Hey, getting ahead, strike one is so important.
Right.
I think a opponent batter's average is, like 180 when they're dealing with an 0-1 count. If it's 1-0, their batting average goes up to like 380.
Right.
It's like 200-point difference in batting average.
Absolutely.
It just totally changes the whole at bat.
Right.
What you can do as a pitcher when you get ahead in the count.
Right. 2-2 is the count now. Ball swung on a miss, and that'll be another
Mason Woods
strikeout.
with his 5th strikeout.
5th one of the game here in the third inning.
Up next for Rebels, 0-0, Deshaun Gray.
Well, you don't see that much. They've got a 0 and a 0.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's interesting. Gray now up for the Rebels. Shows bunt, pulls back, ball 1.
Yeah, best thing you can do with a show bunt is have a fastball high because it's really hard to bunt a high pitch.
Right. That ball is going to be fouled back. 1-1 now's the count.
More often than not, you're going to pop them up in the air if they're trying to bunt a high fastball.
Right. I guess that was a ball then. 2-0's the count. My fault.
It should have been a strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure. 2-1 is the count. That's a called strike. So I guess we're 2-2. Okay, 2-2 is the count, is the official count. And that ball swung on a miss, and that's the 6th strikeout.
Mason Woods with a 6th strikeout.
We're going to need to get those K signs up here and start hanging about the window. I'll tell you.
Axel June.
We've got some folks out there in the outfield that could probably do that.
Absolutely. Jude now back to the top of the lineup here for the Rebels, and that ball is going to be a called strike. I'm telling you what, I thought that ball was headed for him, and it curved in there nice.
He did too, I believe.
Yeah, that would have got me. Strike 1, and that's swung on a miss for strike 2. Mason's doing a fine job here on the mound to start with here early on. Walked his first batter up, and then just kind of been striking everybody out. That ball's going to miss inside. 1-2 now is the count.
Mason wanted that one the way he walked off the mound.
He
there.
did. Yeah. Yep. Tried to paint that inside corner. That ball swung on a miss, and that's strikeout number 7 to end the inning.
Mason Woods with a 7th
struck out the
strikeout.
side there in the third, so that's what
Yes,
we like
he
to
did.
see.
That's what we like to see. We'll be back, and hopefully the Tigers can find their bats. We'll be back after these messages. Work County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Myers Family Insurance in Elizabeth is your local farm and business insurance specialist. Did you know that your homeowner's policy may not cover your crops, livestock, equipment, or farm liability? A custom farm policy from Myers Family Insurance protects all that and more. Or maybe you own a small business or a large corporation. We offer business insurance, commercial auto, and workers' compensation to fit all your needs. I'm Matt Myers, and I invite you to let my family protect your family. Call 304-275-7111 or visit MyersFamilyInsurance.com for a free quote.
Get your BOGO on at At Moore's Piggly Wiggly, buy one, get one free deals on Smithfield Pork Tenderloin, Armour Meatballs, Progresso Soup, and Chobani Creamer. Plus, buy 2 Kellogg's cereals and get one free. These deals and more this week at Moore's Piggly Wiggly in Elizabeth, West Virginia.
All right, and we're back. We're getting ready to start the bottom of the third inning here. Dave, this game has not seen a base runner since the first inning. Both teams had a base runner and base runners, and then the second inning was 3 up, 3 down on both sides. Third inning, top of it, Mason did a good job, struck out the side, and now we're here at the bottom of the third. Luke Hickman will be up to bat here in just a moment, and hopefully we can get some more base runners, get some pressure on this Tulsa defense, and maybe get a run or two across the plate.
Yeah, it'd be good to get some offense going here. We had a little bit shaken, and Jake had hit that hard ball to right field and made a good play, and since then it's bats have been quiet. So we got Luke Hickman here starting us off, maybe can get us going.
Yeah. So Luke's going to stand in there to start off the bottom of the third inning here. He's showing bunt. He pulls back, and it is a strike. Strike one.
Yeah, curveball's another hard one to try to bunt. It's real easy to get under it and pop it up. So.
Right. The ball's going to be fouled off. 0-2 now is the count. So Luke quickly finds himself in a hole here, down 0-2. Now you just have to become that 2-strike hitter and
shorten up, try to get the ball in play and make them do something with it.
All right, the ball's going to be low for ball one. 1-2 now is the count. That ball's going to be swung on a miss, and that'll be a strikeout.
They've watched some video on Luke and know he likes that one.
He has been swinging at that high fastball as of late. Just another strikeout there. Dylan Hutchinson's back as we get back to the top of the lineup here. Dylan bunted to find himself on base in the first inning. We'll see what the strategy is here. He was showing bunt, pulled off, ball one. Ball's going to be just a little high and outside. 2-0 now is the count.
One thing about when you bunt, you've got to keep your eye on the ball all the way in. It's always a good idea to get someone tracking a baseball.
Right.
You show bunt and lay one down, man, you start seeing the ball a lot better because, your mind's already programmed to track that ball all the way in.
Dylan way ahead here in the count, 3-0 now. Ball's going to be called strike, 3-1. Ball's going to miss, and we have a base runner again, ladies and gentlemen.
Dylan Hutchinson with the walk.
That's a good one to have out there with that base speed out there.
11, Andrew Limley.
Andrew Limley back in now for his second attempt. Was he walked? His first time up, I can't remember. I know he was on base.
Yeah, I believe he was. There's
Dylan with the steal. He's safe. He's in there. So he's going to get the second now.
Dylan Hutchinson steals second.
That's almost a gimme with him on base. It's just,
if he gets a good jump, he's so fast out there. Even with the ground being wet, probably not getting as good a jump as normally. He still makes up for it with his speed once he gets going.
Right.
And, that's big. That takes away the double play as well.
For sure. Yeah. That ball's going to be called strike. 1-1 now for Andrew. Andrew Limley stands back in there. Ball's going to be inside. 2-1 now is the count. Dylan's stealing third, and he will get there with no throw. So
Dylan Hutchinson steals third.
all right. So 90 feet away now from a lead as Andrew Limley again stands in for a 3-1 pitch here.
Yeah, now you got a wild pitch or something, probably scores Dylan. So.
Right. That ball's outside, and there's your wild pitch. Dylan's going to score. There's no way. He's safe. He is going to be safe, and Andrew's going to be on first base, and we have a run, Dave.
Yeah, and Coach, I hate to take credit for it, but I did call that.
Yes, you did. You spoke it into existence. You absolutely did. So we have one out. We have a runner on first. Wyatt Boyce is going to come up to the plate now. Good to see, the Tigers get that run on the board. Sometimes when you get one, the others come. Yeah.
Floodgates open, yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully Limley now, he's taken off. He's going for second, and he's going to be safe standing up.
Andrew Limley steals second.
That'll be, him and Dylan, both of them with just speed to burn. Trent Watson's another one of those guys with speed out there. Wyatt's got speed. We've got quite a few guys on this team that when they get on the base pads, they can be dangerous.
Yeah, and that's big.
He looked like he was headed for third.
Yeah, that's big because that puts a runner out there. But nice base hit out in the outfield. Andrew should score now. So just one out would be good to, put multiple runs up here if we possibly can.
Absolutely. Wyatt stands in there again. And that ball's inside. That's 3-0 count now for Wyatt. I know for a young man like Wyatt, it's hard for him to be patient because he wants to hit so bad, but he's not getting anything to put a bat on yet. They've been missing the zone pretty good on inside and out here for him, so he's had to be patient. He's got a 3-0 count now.
Yeah, I think it'd have to be a pretty good pitch here to get him swinging.
And there it was. That was right over the heart of the plate, and it's going to be caught.
We'll advance the runner, but we got 2 outs now.
Yeah, Andrew was able to good piece of base running there, tags back up, and then gets to third base.
Up next for the Tigers, number 9, Easton
Wire's going to stand in there now, 2 outs, and again we've got another run about 90 feet away.
Yeah, again, a productive out.
Mm-hmm.
We got an out, but we moved that base runner once again. Now, if we get a wild pitch or something, Andrew's got enough speed that he can probably get in there.
Yeah, that ball's going to be hit well out towards. It's going to drop, and that's going to score Andrew Limley. Easton's going to have a stand-up double. Nice job, nice piece of hitting by Easton Wire. Big time 2-hit out right there to score another run. Well-struck baseball. That ball, as wet as this field is, got to the fence.
Yeah, he stayed back and just drove that baseball.
Yeah.
So great job of hitting there by Easton. Exactly what we wanted. So
absolutely. Now you have Jake Moore back up, who just tattooed a baseball in the first inning that they were able to catch, and if that ball's a called strike, 0-1's a count now. If he's able to put another bat on a ball like that, and like we said, just over a couple feet or up 6 inches, and
just not hit it right at someone.
Right.
As hard as he hit that ball,
Yeah. And with 2 outs now, Easton can just run on contact, So that ball's inside. 1-1's a count. So the Tigers able to put a crooked number on the board. Now you just try to get as many as you can here in the bottom of this 3rd inning.
Yeah, good job by Jake holding up on that one. That down and in fastball to lefty, that looks good.
Yeah. It was a good eye by him there. 1-1's our count. That ball's nice hold again, 2-1. Got time called. As coaching staff for Tolsia, the assistant coach for Tolsia is going to meet with the pitcher. Probably just trying to, get everything calmed down. They understand how big of an out this one is here, because 2-0 is one thing, but if you continue to let things get out of hand here, it might be too hard to catch.
Yeah, absolutely. He's just trying to get him calm down.
Yeah.
A lot of times just taking this pause, sometimes we'll get someone refocused.
Absolutely.
hopefully we can do that same thing, use that pause, Jake, refocus a little bit and win this at bat.
Yeah, absolutely. It's it's just basically like calling a timeout in other sports. Really, what it amounts to is just a timeout, just to let everyone just kind of, settle in and get refocused out there. 2-1 is our count here. Easton staying his own second, and Jake's still up to bat. 2 outs.
Just based off how hard Jake hit the last ball, I think he sees the ball well out of Copley's hand. So
yeah, it would appear. Yeah, that ball's outside. 3-1 now is the count for Jake. Ball's going to be in there for a called strike to make it a full count now. 3-2.
Yeah, 3-2, 2 outs. Easton should be in motion here.
Yeah.
So anything hits the outfield, it should score him.
Right. And there he goes. He is taking off, and that's ball 4. And Easton will be on third base, and Jake will be at first.
Easton Wire steals third. Jake Moore draws the walk.
So
next for the Tigers, number
runners
3,
on the corners now.
Watson.
Trent Watson's going to step up here to the plate.
Yeah, and he's got an opportunity here to add some more to this run total this inning. We're not holding a runner at first base, so Jake should be able to get a big jump here and steal this bag.
Yeah. There he goes. That ball's going to be inside and no throw down, so Jake's going to go to second.
Jake Moore steals second.
So now we got 2 runners here in the scoring position. Trenton again up to bat. 1-0 is the count for him. That ball's going to be hit hard right at the shortstop, who fields it. And that ball gets free, and there's going to be 2 runs that are going to score. And that'll work on that error. That'll work.
Yeah, well, and that just, you put the ball in play and make them make something with it, And the last ball Trenton had hit to the shortstop, he seemed pretty unsure and just sort of lobbed it over there. And this time he put a little more on it and would put it in the dirt. And first baseman is unable to make that play. So great opportunity now to just keep adding on, see what Sam can do here.
Yeah, Sam Moore stands in now. Pitcher comes back off.
Yeah, Sam won the time there, and he did not get it.
Yeah.
Eventually, the pitcher just stepped off on his own.
Yeah. That ball is going to miss, and Trenton's going to be in on second base.
Yeah, Trenton got a good jump. They had no chance to try to get him down there. So
really smart job by the catcher there. Just kind of hold on to that one because you don't risk a miss and that ball rolling into the outfield and Trenton getting the third. That ball's outside. 2-0 is the count now.
And now you put yourself back in the situation if Sam can get one out in the outfield grass there somewhere. Trenton's got a great opportunity to try to score.
Yeah, absolutely. Trent takes off for third. That ball's down there, but Trent's in there, and he's at third.
Trent Watson steals third. Trent Watson steals third.
I don't know what the record is for stolen bases in a baseball game at Wirt County High School, but we might be pushing that today because we're stealing quite a few here.
Yeah, that one there, third base a lot harder to steal than second. Trenton got a good jump there.
He did,
and, the catcher's got to try to throw through Sam. And
Sam showed bunt there, pulled back, called strike. 3-1 now's the count.
Yeah, a little base hit now scores Trenton. So. But be good to get a base runner. If they'll not throw him a strike, we'll take a walk.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to be hit sharply. That's going to be a base hit for Sam Moore, and that's going to score Trent Watson, and that's going to keep the inning going and another run on the board.
Sam Moore with the single.
Yeah, it's nice to get a nice big crooked number up there this inning. The way Mason's been pitching, you think a few runs would probably be good enough, but we'll get greedy and try to take all we can take.
You take all you can take because you just never know in the game of baseball. But Peyton Dye's going to stand back in there now and try to keep this thing going. Sam on first. Ball's going to be inside. Well, I thought for a minute Peyton was going to wear another one. Yeah, I know one thing. He wasn't moving out of the way. He's going to wear it if it's going to hit him. He wasn't going to move. He's going to take it.
Off-speed pitch like that's the best ones to get hit by.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want that fastball, but the off-speed, that's okay. Yeah, Peyton stands back in. That ball's popped up on the infield. Play is made. And that'll be the third out, but Wirt County was able to get the bats going and get 5 runs across the plate. So that'll end the third inning with Wirt County Tigers leading the Tulsa Rebels 5-0. We'll be right back after these messages. Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth has just got in a fresh shipment of deer corn, flavored corn, and salt blocks for your deer. And don't forget about your other animals. We have all your seeds and feed for all the other animals as well at Riverbend Supply in downtown Elizabeth. Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Kanawha Parkway in Creston, West Virginia, or call 304-275-3351. Do you have a craving for a sub like our 8-inch Italian, Philly steak, or a great pizza sub with fries or maybe chili cheese fries or onion petals? We got you covered at Shade Tree Diner and Carryout at 10416 Little Kanawha Parkway or call 304-275-3351 for your order today. We welcome all bikers and ATV rides, open Tuesday through Saturday 11 to 7, Sundays 11 to 3, and closed on Mondays.
All right, Dave, we're back as Mason continues his warm-up pitches here for the 4th inning. Wirt County able to open up a sizable lead there in the bottom of the 3rd, getting 5 runs across and getting a 5-0 lead now. And you just kind of hope that Mason can continue his pitching dominance the way he's been on the rubber so far today, because he, for the last, where are we at, 7 strikeouts now for the game, I do believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so.
For the Rebels, number 10, Brody Christensen.
Brody Christensen now for the Tulsa Rebels will stand in to lead off of this 4th inning here.
Yeah,
for the Rebels.
He's their number 2 batter, so he'll be facing 2, 3, and 4 here coming up. And
right.
They've yet to prove to me that they can hit his fastball if he rears back and throws it. So.
Yeah. That ball's going to be fouled back. 0-1's the count now. Once again, I had that one. I was ready. Just didn't get through.
Generally, the on-deck batter runs and gets those fouled back, but they don't have anybody on deck yet.
Yeah, he's not out there yet. That ball's going to be fouled back again, and now it's 0-2. Here quickly for Mason.
Yeah, he's susceptible now to a high fastball because Christensen acts like he really wants to hit here. So if he wants to hit, let him chase one.
Right.
See if he'll help you out.
All right. It's called strike 3. Another strikeout for Mason boys.
Paint one down the edge, I guess.
Yeah, that'll work too. That's 8 of them now.
Up next for the Rebels, number 1, Trevor Copley.
Trevor Copley now, the pitcher for today for Tulsa, is going to stand in there and with a bat in his hand. And that ball's going to be a called strike on the corner. Mason figuring out, I think, where the umpire wants that call there on the corner. He's starting to paint that pretty good. There's another one right there in the same spot. 0-2 now.
Yeah, when Mason gets in a groove, he can be pretty tough.
Yeah. That's just...
he wanted that one.
Yeah, he did.
And
it was.
I've seen him way further out than that not get called today. So
right. Oh, that ball's going to be up and in for a 2-2 count now. I like how Mason is. I'll probably tell him to maybe slow down a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not sure what that conversation was there between Mason and the umpire. That's strike. Another strikeout.
Mason Boyce with his nice strikeout.
That makes 9.
Up next for the Rebels, number 17, Gage Williamson.
All right. So number 17 now for Tulsa is going to stand in there. Williamson. Ball swung on a miss, strike 1. Mason is not wasting any time on the mound. That's swung on a miss. That'll be strike 2.
Umpires.
Yeah,
holding him up.
yeah, because he's ready. When he catches the ball, whoa.
That's a ball.
Yeah.
Nobody owns a.
Yeah. 0-2's the count. All right, so we're going to have a conversation here between the manager from Tulsa and the umpire here. Dave, what do you think? What's the deal here? What's happening?
The batter can't call time in the box.
Yeah, I believe the batter was trying to call time in the middle of his windup there, so I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
Mason stopped, but the umpire at home plate had not granted that, so Mason could have went ahead with his pitch. They're just trying to mess up his timing at this point.
Right. Mason standing there in the ready position. He's ready to go. As soon as the umpire gives him the go-ahead, and there we go, and that's going to be just
low,
missed. Yeah, a little low there, maybe 1-2 now. Is the count again from up here. That's hard to tell. We do know this. It was over the plate. We can report that. That swung on a missed. There's another strikeout.
Boyce with his 10th strikeout to win the inning.
That's double digits on strikeouts for Mason Boyce, and we're going to take this commercial break, and if Mason keeps pitching like this, we're going to be out of here in 5 minutes. We'll be right back. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation has been in business since 1897. Family owned and operated for 6 generations, offering you and your loved ones services with dignity and respect. With 3 locations to serve your needs in Grantsville, Arnoldsburg, and Stump Maddox Funeral Home in Clendenin. We offer traditional funeral services, cremation, green burial, monuments, new sales and lettering of existing stones, military services, funeral pre-planning, and aftercare grief resources. Let our licensed professionals guide you through the difficult process of honoring and saying goodbye to your loved ones. Stump's Funeral Home and Cremation.
Twisted Sisters, located at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, 304-275-0012, is proud to be the Wirt County Tigers Fan of the Week sponsor. We've developed a new smash burger with lettuce, tomato, onion, and our tiger sauce. Come try one today and sign up for the Fan of the Week drawing that will be held every Friday through football season. Listen for the drawing on WVRC 104.7 FM at 4:05 every Friday for your name. Good luck. That's Twisted Sisters at 1065 Little Canal Parkway, Elizabeth, or call us today at 304-275-0012 to place your order.
Tired of driving 45 minutes or more just to stand in line at the DMV? Skip the trip and come to B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, right off Route 14. We handle it all from vehicle title transfers, renewal stickers, duplicate titles, and more. Plus, we've got a notary on site and even offer after-hours appointments to fit your schedule. Save time and skip the hassle and get it done close to home. Call owner-operator Bobby Moore today at 304-488-1906. That's B&D Title and Licensing in Elizabeth, your faster, easier DMV alternative.
All right, Dave, we're back as the Rebels are making a pitcher's change here to come into the bottom of the 4th inning.
Yeah, you've got Williamson coming in. I believe he's their pitcher that's throwing the most innings for him this year.
Okay.
He would not have been eligible to pitch on Saturday.
Gotcha, because he was used the prior game.
Yeah, he was used the prior game, so his clock's reset. So.
Right. Okay. So they've brought him back in. So you're telling us he's their number 1 pitcher?
Yeah, he's their number 1. I believe he's a freshman.
Okay.
But
nice sized kid.
Yeah.
Ball's outside, 1-0. Luke stands back in there. Ball's outside as well for a 2-0 count now.
Yeah, Williamson's got a little bit of a modified stretch windup there.
Yeah, he
it's
does.
sort of different that you don't see a whole lot.
Right.
You do see this some in Pro Bowl. I saw some of the major leaguers having this same type windup.
That ball's inside, and it's a 3-0 count now for Luke. So this is definitely a hitter's count here. Want to be patient with it. That ball's going to be a called strike on the inside corner. 3-1 now is the count.
Yeah, I think he was taken all the way on that one,
I
but
think so.
Can't blame him.
Right. This ball's going to be fouled back, and that'll make it a full count now, 3-2.
Yeah, now 2 strikes, you got to battle and lay off the ones at your eyes. We're above your eyes.
Oh, Lord, help us all. I hope he does. All right, that's going to be nice take there. Whew. That'll get him on base. We've got a base runner. Luke's walked.
Draws the walk. Up next for the Tigers, number 15, Dylan Hutchison.
Now to bring Dylan Hutchison back to the plate, who's been on, I do believe, in both of his plate appearances today.
Yeah, I think he's got on with a bunt single and then walked, I believe.
That's right, yeah.
And Andrew on deck there, he's been walked both times he was up.
So these guys have been doing a good job showing patience and discipline on the plate there today.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that ball's inside. Ball 1.
Yeah, and so far it looks like Williamson's having a hard time trying to find the strike zone there, so we don't want to help him out.
Luke's able to get the second.
Luke Hickman steals second.
2-0's the count now. Dylan stands back in there. All right.
No, it was really close to a balk there. He moved that right foot.
Yep.
He continued to move, but it looked like a hesitation there, which would have been a balk. But
it was close. All right, so Luke's on second. Dylan's up to bat. Nobody out. That ball's outside. 3-0 now's the count. And Dave, as you said earlier, he is struggling a little bit here early on to find the strike zone, and so you don't want to help him out.
Yeah, because I've seen a lot of pitchers like this that struggle, and you swing at one out of the zone and give him just a little bit of renewed confidence, and all of a sudden he's painting the corners on you.
Yeah, because if he's their top guy, you know he can throw strikes. He's just taking a minute here to find the zone here today. But that's a called strike there, so it's 3-1 now. Ball's outside, and that's ball 4. And that's going to put Dylan on base yet again.
Hutchison draws the walk. Up next for the Tigers, number 11, Andrew Limley.
All right, so Andrew Limley's going to come up now with runners on first and second, nobody out. Had a couple Tigers walked here to start the bottom of the 4th inning. And Andrew Limley's going to stand in here now. He's showing bunt.
He's showing it early.
Way early. All right, and he pulls it back, and Luke's going to head for third. He's safe there, and Dill's safe at second.
Yeah, good job by Luke there, getting down under that tag. So now we've got second and third with no out. So great opportunity here to try to put up another big crooked number.
Absolutely. This Tulsa's manager is going to come back out of the dugout. He's having a talk with the umpire here. I'm not sure what we're talking about.
Well, I know he looked at the lineup card there once. I'm not sure that maybe possibly they had been looking at the old one, the old lineup, and thought that number 2 should have been batting, which Alex is not here today. And we went through all that there at the beginning of the game. So
Maybe they just realized it.
Yeah, that's my only guess.
Right.
What was going on there?
Yeah, for sure. All right, so 1-0 here for Andrew.
Yeah, this is Andrew's third time up to the plate,
Right.
so it'd be other than wanting to question that call at third, which that's the only things I could think about.
2-0 now for Andrew. That ball's going to be a called strike.
And I think that's only his second strike he's thrown in 3 batters. So, we still don't want to try to expand the zone for him, make him pitch to us.
Absolutely. That ball's going to be swung on a miss. 2-2 now is the count. All right, so Andrew's got to be that 2-strike hitter now and protect the plate. Ball's swung on a miss for strike 3. That'll be the first out
Up next for the Tigers,
of the
number
inning.
21, Wyatt Boyce.
Brings Wyatt Boyce to the plate. Runners in scoring position, so.
Yeah, he's hit, pop up in the infield and a line drive out to center. So be good for him to try to center one up here and get these runs in.
Absolutely. Pitcher checks the runner at third there.
Yeah, which I'll say I think that's one of the stupidest plays you could do.
I know you've talked about it with us too when we do it. It's the same thing because all that can happen there is bad.
Yeah, 95 out of 100 times you're not going to get them.
Right.
And
that ball swung on a miss.
Most everything that's going to happen there is going to be bad.
Right. Right.
If that ball gets by, it's a run that scores.
Right. Yeah. All right, that ball's going to be hit down the right field line, and it's going to drop. It's going to drop, and that's going to score 2. And Wyatt's going to be headed for third, and he's going to have a stand-up triple. Nice job. Nice piece of hitting.
Wyatt Boyce for the stand-up triple.
Yeah, ball on the outside part of the plate there. He just went out and got it.
Right.
And that's
Up next for the Tigers, number 9, Easton Wire.
That's a tough ball for the right fielder to field there because that ball is tailing toward the line hard.
Yeah.
So
credit to him, the young man got there. He just wasn't quite able to complete the catch, but he did cover a lot of ground and was able to be, to get a glove on it, I think, it appeared.
Yeah, I'd like to see Easton get a hold of one like he did last time.
Right. That ball misses. 1-0 is the count now. Wyatt standing there on third base, and of course that means that Easton with the opportunity here for the RBI as that ball catches the corner. It's 1-1 now.
Yeah, I've got another run there 90 feet away and just one out.
Right.
So, even a long fly ball, Wyatt should be able to tag up and score on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. There it is.
Right there should be
That'll
enough.
do it. Yeah, Wyatt's going to tag, and he's headed for home, and the throw's not even going to come, and that's going to be another run. So it was an out, but it was a RBI in the same breath. So Easton did his job.
Yeah, he did. Wyatt wasn't back on the bag.
Yeah.
He made that. Could have been a lot tougher to
You're
play.
right.
He needs to tag up on the ball there, but
Yeah.
it looked like off the bat it was not going to carry that far, but Easton hit it pretty good, and it went way out there.
Right. So we have 2 outs now. Jake Moore stands in. Tigers able to get a few more runs across the plate here to make the score 8-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. That ball misses outside, and it's 1-0. Ball misses as well, so 2-0 is the count. That ball's going to be inside. 3-0 now is the count.
Yeah, and all the pressure now is on the pitcher. You know, there's a 3-0
Yeah.
count and there's a batter. If you don't get to take, you know, you're just looking at that ball that's basically sitting on a tee that you can just absolutely crush.
Absolutely. Yep.
And other than that, you're going to take.
Right. That's outside. That's going to be ball 4, and Jake's going to be on first base, and the inning continues.
Draws the walk. Up next for the Tigers, number 3, Trenton Watson.
So Trent Watson steps in again.
Yeah, he's hit 2 balls to shortstop today. One shortstop got him out. The other one ended up, we scored 2 runs on that error there. So it'd be a great opportunity now for Trent to hit it somewhere other than shortstop.
Absolutely. Yeah. That ball's going to be hit right back to the pitcher. He makes the play, and there's the out, and that will end the 4th inning. But the Wirt County Tigers have 3 more across, and the score is 8-0. We'll be right back. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WPRC.
Burns Bait and Carry Out and Campground at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia. If you're looking for a new pistol, we have Smith & Wesson and Glocks in stock. Or if you're looking for a new hunting rifle or shotgun, we've got you covered. We have a full line of ammo in stock. We are a muck boot dealer, and we have Quaker Boy box calls in stock at Burns Bait and Carry Out at 484 Little Kanawha Parkway, Elizabeth, West Virginia, or call 304-275-4444 or check us out on our website at bbcoutdoors.com.
Fall sports are back, and so is that hometown pride we all love. At Calhoun Banks, we're proud to support our local community's athletics, and even more proud to support all of you. Whether you are applying for a loan, opening a checking or savings account, or taking advantage of one of our many services, we're here to make things easier. Join a team that's been trusted for generations, 125 years strong, and still your go-to local bank. To apply online or contact us, go to calhounbanks.com or visit us in Grantsville, Arnoldesburg, Glenville, and Elizabeth. Good luck and have a great season.
All right, Dave, we're back. We're getting ready to start the top of the 5th inning here. You know, you look, Mason has 10 strikeouts. There's only been 12 outs recorded in the game so far, so 10 of those 12 have been on strikeouts. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, he's got, like I said, good control of his fastball today. And when that's on, you know, that sets up his curveball and his changeup.
Right. Called strike?
Yeah, and the one thing he's done really well is that right there, getting ahead 0-1. Like I said, that changes the at-bat for the batter. You know,
that's in there.
They're playing defense the whole at-bat. And, you know, he'll just pound the strike zone if you let him.
Right. This is Salmons for Tulsa. Called strike. That's number 11 now.
Mason Boyce with his 11th strikeout. Up next for the Rebels, number 11, Braylon Kahn.
Braylon Kahn steps in there now for the Rebels, number 11. That ball's hit towards the left field line, and it's going to drop in fair territory, so that's going to be a double for that young man, for Tulsa. That's the first hit of the game, I do believe.
Yeah, that's the first hit of the game, so yeah, until they prove they can hit, you keep throwing it down there. So he needs to keep in mind that number 11 can hit that fastball and just set him up something different next time he's up there. So if I was him, I wouldn't change a whole lot. You know, he's around the plate and getting ahead of the batters, so that's how you need to continue doing it.
Absolutely. Number 8, Rogers, now steps in. That ball's going to miss for ball 1.
Yeah, one thing that's a little different now is now Mason's got to pitch out of the stretch. You know, he's been in out of the windup the whole game, so other than that first inning. So it's a little bit different. It's going to be an adjustment. You know, he needs to slow down and take a deep breath and make the adjustment, keep going after these batters.
That ball is going to be foul. As soon as someone touches it, there it is, foul ball. 2-1 now is the count. Rogers showed bunt there. And again, on a field like this, with the ball not really going anywhere, it's not a bad play.
Yeah, that ball's going to die pretty quick.
Yeah. Ball's going to be in there for a called strike. 2-2 now is the count.
Yeah, way to come back. You know, he'd started this boy off 2-0, and he's evened the count up now and gave himself a chance. So
there's another strikeout.
Mason Boyce with his 12th strikeout. Up next for the Rebels, number 12, Blake Piles.
So you got top of the order coming up now, it looks like.
And Blake Piles in there for the Rebels. That ball's a called strike.
Well, no, I saw you got Piles in there. He's their 8 batter. I saw someone signaling out there top their head, which generally means that it's top of the order. But hey, we got 3 outs.
3 outs. We'll take it.
Mason Boyce and Jake Moore with the out.
And that'll bring us to another commercial break. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Chris's Barbershop, located in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza, open Tuesday through Friday, 7 to 3 p.m., Saturdays 8 till noon. If you have a special event and need a haircut or just a trim, stop by and see Chris and let him hook you up. That's Chris's Barbershop in the Piggly Wiggly Plaza in downtown Elizabeth, West Virginia. Crossroads General Store is a full gun and ammo dealer, from pistols to rifles, shotguns, and then some. Fishing supplies, live bait, minnows, night crawlers, fishing poles. We have full gun safes and locking pistol boxes, turkey decoys, deer feed, bow target blocks. Don't forget to fill up your tank. We have Marathon gas and a full store of convenience items. That's Crossroads General Store, 15262 Staunton Turnpike, Walker, West Virginia, on the corner of Route 47 and Newark Road. Stop by today.
All right, Dave, we're back here. Wirt County has an 8-0 lead. What you'd like to see these guys do is get a couple more runs on the board here, and this game would be over.
That's correct. And two more, we'd have a 10-run shortened game, so that would be ideal. Not even have to send Mason back out there again.
Absolutely, and just with the fact that winning here today, if we are able to hold on and get this win, then we're going to play a lot of baseball hopefully this week. So the quicker you can get the job done, the better for the big picture, for the Tigers.
Absolutely, yeah, and we're looking at. Well, we got Sam, Peyton, and Luke scheduled up here.
So the Tigers, number 24, Sam Moore.
All right, so we're getting ready to start here. Top of the 5th, or I'm sorry, bottom of the 5th. My fault. Let me switch that. And a couple runs, like we said, would get this one in the books. Ball's hit well. Probably going to be in foul territory. Yeah, that ball's going to come down there in foul territory. 0-1 is count for Sam. The ball's popped up. Solid contact, but just got under it a little bit.
Yeah, I'd like to see him hit another one like that last one, line drive to center.
Yeah.
When Sam's swinging the bat well, he hits the ball hard.
Yes, he does. That ball's going to be a call strike, so Sam finds himself in an 0-2 hole here. That was a nice off-speed pitch there.
He has a nice curveball there by Williamson.
Yeah. Oh, just outside there. 1-2 now is the count. That was a tough one to take with 2 strikes, I'll tell you.
That's a real tough pitch to take with 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Sam must have saw it better than we did.
Yeah, because it looked pretty close to the corner there. That's going to get he's going to call that one. Strike 3.
Up next to the Tigers,
yeah, that one was a little further out than last one, I think.
It must have just been in a different location, up and down, I guess. Yeah. All right, so that's going to bring Peyton Dye up to the plate with 1 out here for the Tigers. Ball's outside, 1-0.
Mason setting in a good spot here when we come back in the top of the 6th on his pitch count as well. He's at 72, and I think he's actually got 70 on the day and 72 on the game.
Right, that ball's fouled, 1-1 now.
Foul tip back.
Yeah. So yeah, he's in real good shape there. All right, it's 1-1 now for Peyton. That ball's outside, 2-1.
It's a stark contrast between having Williamson out there and his speed of getting going versus the way Mason has been moving today.
This young man, and you know, and everyone has their own routine. There's not one that's right or wrong. It's just what's best for that kid. And this young man likes to take his time out there. And
he's very methodical and patient.
Yeah, for sure. And that probably serves him well if you're in a heated game, when you know, late in a game or something, and it's a one-run game either way, and you're just taking your time like that. And probably he's able to you know, operate under those mechanics probably pretty well in stressful situations. All right, so Peyton's going to stand back in there. It's a 3-1 count. As a catcher went out there, they discussing a couple of points with strategy there. Probably discussing what pitch to bring here.
Yeah, and Peyton sitting here in a nice hitter's count to really try to drive something.
That ball's that's going to be ball 4. So he's going to be on base. Did it hit him?
I don't know, but he jumped out of the way of it.
Well, I don't blame him on ball 4.
Yeah, ball 4, you don't want to get hit on that one.
So that's going to put him down at first.
Next to the Tigers, number 7, Luke Hickman.
Got a courtesy runner, Isaac Rumage, going to
come in there. Yeah.
Allow Peyton to get his gear on and be ready.
Yeah.
Isaac Rumage.
Yeah. So that's going to put Isaac on first, and we're going to have Luke up to the plate now. Drew a walk last time up. And Isaac's going to find himself back there safe at first. And after all that rain we've had, when you dive back in at first, you've definitely got you're wearing some of it.
Yeah. Just got a feeling now Luke's going to drive one out in that left center field gap. They're spread out pretty good there for him.
That's going to be a strike. Yeah, that's his place. He definitely, when he hits it well, that's generally where it goes. That's his spot.
Be a good time for it right now.
It would. That ball's going to be a called strike on the outside corner. 0-2 now.
Yeah, Williamson did a nice job painting that corner there.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. All right, so now Luke's got to be that 2-strike hitter here. That ball's going to be hit sharply.
Well,
it's going to drop.
I guess the wrong gap. Hit that one out to right center. Nice job of hitting there by Luke.
It. Yeah.
He was being pitched on the outside corner, and that's where he had to go with the ball. So.
Right.
Up next for the Tigers, number 15, Dylan Hutchison.
All right, so that gets us back to the top of the order with runners on first and second with 1 out. So Tigers, again, have that opportunity here to get those 2 runs across and possibly get this game done in 5.
Yeah, we just got to take it one batter at a time here. So Dylan's had some good at bats here so far with that bunt signal and a walk.
Right. The ball's outside, 1-0.
I believe he's been walked twice and had a bunt single, so he's been on all 3 times.
He has been on every time up to bat today. So we're going to hope that trend continues here. 1-0 is the count. That's a
ball low.
Yeah, missed low there. 2-0 now.
If I went to any coach and said, hey, we're going to say your leadoff guy is going to get on all the first 3 times he gets up, you'd sign up for that every day of the week.
You absolutely would. Dylan
Nice
bunts
bunt.
that down, and that is going to be, he's safe.
Yeah, good hustle.
He ran that out, and he's going to be safe there. That's going to load the bases. Again, Dylan, we talk about it every game, it feels like, but man, when he puts that ball in play like that, you've got to be perfect or he's safe.
Yeah, Dylan, having that speed, and a few of these boys have it. When you have that speed, you just open up so many different things you can do.
Absolutely. So that's going to load the bases up. Andrew Limley's going to come in. There's a 1 out. Andrews was ready to go. Williamson wasn't ready yet, so Andrew decided to step out of the box there. Now we're ready. Pitch is going to be there, and that's going to be swung on a miss for strike 1. That ball is going to be called strike, so it's 0-2 now for Andrew.
Yeah, now he's in a little bit of a hole here.
Yeah.
Need to shorten up, just try to put the ball in play.
Right.
And put some pressure on the defense if we can.
Right. That ball's going to be fouled off. Count will remain 0-2.
Yeah, way to battle there. You get that second strike on you. Anything close, you just battle. So good job there by Andrew.
That ball's going to be. That was tough. That was the curve there.
Yeah, got him on a curve ball.
Yeah.
He timed up his fastball there a little bit, and so we got 2 outs here. Still got a good opportunity.
Yeah.
If White can drive one out there,
Absolutely.
get Luke in here, this game will be over.
That's right.
If not, I'd say Mason's rip roaring to go pitch another one.
I don't think he cares. That ball's going to be nice. Started him off with the curve there, and Williamson definitely starting to find, I think, his touch a little bit as this game is going on here. Finding that strike zone with a little bit more regularity. The ball's going to be ripped right at the third baseman, and he makes the catch.
he had a choice, either get hit with it or catch it.
Catch or die. He decided to catch it, and that'll end the inning. So it's still 8-0, and we'll be back after these messages. Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
Are you a registered nurse looking for your next opportunity? Join the team at Elizabeth Care Center, a 36-bed skilled nursing facility in Elizabeth, West Virginia. We offer competitive pay, a supportive team environment, community engagement, and the chance to make a real difference in the lives of those we serve. Be part of the only 5-star facility within 45 miles of Elizabeth, West Virginia. Call 681-236-1010 to apply or learn more today.
We are going out tonight.
But I just put my comfy pants on. What are we celebrating?
I just bundled our home and auto insurance with the State Farm agent and saved us money.
Oh, nice. Can we just order in, though?
Are you serious? We just bundled. And our agent helped me personalize our coverage.
But what about my slipper and sweatpants bundle?
Oh, fine.
Your local State Farm agent in Elizabeth is Hayden Stewart, 304-275-3335.
Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability, amount of discount, savings, and eligibility may vary.
Buying or selling property? Don't let the paperwork stress you out. At Joel Baker Law, our team is dedicated to making your transaction efficient and stress-free. But don't just take our word for it. See what your neighbors are saying. Check out our Google reviews and discover why Joel Baker Law is the trusted choice for real estate closings. Joel Baker Law, trusted, local, and here for all of your real estate needs. Call us today at 304-500-9238 and let us help you close with confidence.
All right, we're back here at Fleet Field, and we have a pitching change. We've got Trent Watson going to take the mound here for the Tigers with Mason Boyce doing an excellent job with his day on the mound. I think we stopped, what we have 10 strikeouts, and then we had double digits.
He ended up with 12.
12, that's
Gave
right.
up one hit and walked one and struck out 12 in 5 innings.
Just an amazing day on the mound. And now Trent Watson's going to come in here and pitch for the Tigers, which puts Mason at second base now. He's usually the shortstop, but second base is where he's going to play with the change.
And I tell you what, Trenton Watson has came in this year and pitched absolutely exceptional.
Yes, he has.
You've got really, I would say, on a lot of teams, you got 4 number 1 guys.
Yeah.
It's what we've got. So, it lines us up pretty good this week.
That's going to get through.
Yeah, you can see why his plant foot slid about 6 inches when he tried to throw that. So
right
there's
just the
that
field.
was my concern is now he's reaching at his hamstring there a little bit. So that'll be an error, but that's a tough one. Ball wasn't hit very hard, and he went up there trying to get it, and just when he
slid when he planted
that throw foot. So So we got the leadoff guy on here. I guess Tulsa's decided that they're not done. So
that's right. Yeah.
We got to get all 21 out. So now we got a runner going.
Ball's going to be right there. Got him. Nice
good throw by Peyton Dye.
Great throw.
On the money.
Nice.
Good catch and tag by Wyatt.
Man, that was,
Hey, that base runner erased. So
what a play. What a throw. What a catch. What a play there by the Tigers. So you got that guy on base. Retch with that error, and then he's eliminated right away.
Taking it right off the base
and there's
pass,
a called strike. Yeah,
that's huge.
It is.
All it takes, you knock that one down, and they're done running.
Yeah, that's right.
Because the young man got a good jump, but that was a strike thrown by Peyton.
Right.
And that's just tough to defend when you can do that. And big sigh of relief by your pitcher. He doesn't have to worry about trying to get a whole nother pitch, a whole nother out.
Exactly.
Relief on all your fielders out there. It's a great job by Peyton.
Right. Yep. All right, Trent stands in here. 2-2 is the count. He delivers. Try to give him the off speed there. Misses outside for a full count now. 3-2. That ball's going to be fouled back. This is the top of the order now. Jude here, leadoff batter for Tulsa, as he continues to battle here. Full count. He's doing a good job with the 2 strikes. And there's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, two up and 2 down now.
Yeah.
So great job there by Trenton coming back and working that batter. Batter made him work for it, but Trenton sent him to the dugouts. Now we got 2 outs here.
Brody Christensen for the Tulsa Rebels will stand in there now. That ball's going to be a called strike. Trenton picking up where Mason left off right here early on here, doing a good job from the mound. That ball's going to be hit at the third baseman. Sammy has it, throw across. Joe just not able to quite make that play.
Yeah, it's in the dirt. Jake did a good job trying to pick it there, and it just didn't stick in his glove.
Yeah.
So.
Number 1, Trevor Copley.
I don't even know if you call that an error. That's just it's tough play.
It probably scored a throwing error on Sam. I'm not sure what they'll do, but that's what it looks like. It's how they scored it.
Yeah. Copley up now for the Rebels. 2 outs, runner on first. That's going to be ball 1 here.
Yeah, and see, that's where throwing that runner out earlier this inning.
That's makes such
that runner
a huge
didn't
difference.
even try to go with the ball in the dirt. So it totally changes the whole outcome of their base running strategy.
All right, that's called strike. 1-1 now. That ball's fouled back again. I was ready. 1-2 is the count now.
I'm going to sneak in here one night and cut a big hole in that just to test you and see if you're ready. I don't think he is, folks. You can't see it at home, but I don't think he's ready.
If there's a hole in that thing, I'm playing things a little differently in the field here. I'll tell you that much. I'm trusting that thing right now. But if there's a hole in it, I would be in ready position. I would be taking my ready steps on every pitch. 1-2's the count here. Nice pitch.
Painted the corner.
Nice
Great job.
Had to win the inning. Still 8-0 as the Tigers will come up with their bats, and we'll see if we can't get a couple runs across. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball, WVRC.
K&B Supply at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth has a full line of Midwest fasteners from small screws to large nuts and bolts. We have hay rings and poly and steel. Fall is coming up, so stock up on Easy Heat wood pellets. Buy the bag or buy the ton. And ladies, looking for gift ideas for your man? Every guy likes pocket knives. We have a full line of old-timer knives. Stop by at 303 Juliana Street in Elizabeth or call 304-275-1141 today.
Mason's Towing and Recovery has 35 years of experience. Call us at 304-275-3621 to get help with recovery and accidents, mechanical breakdowns, and more. We are a part of AAA and we take most insurances. If you break down out of town in Parkersburg or Charleston, or if you just Bo-Duke jump it over the hill, we will be there to get you home safe and sound. Call Mason's Towing for all your towing needs at 304-275-3621 and tell Rick WVRC sent you.
All right, and we're back here in the bottom of the 6th inning. You know, Dave, we can do this one of two ways. We can play this thing out and hold on and hope for the win, or we can come out here and put a couple runs across and end this thing, which obviously is the goal and the plan. We had some things set up in the last inning in that scenario, just weren't quite able to get anything going, get anything across the plate there, so the Tigers are going to try to do that again here right now.
Easton Wyatt.
Yeah, we had the opportunity there, set up, bases loaded, and Wyatt hit a ball as hard as he's hit all year,
Yeah.
but it was just literally right in the third baseman's glove, and just self-defense, him catching it. So here we are. We got a fresh start, and Easton Wyatt up here, and hopefully he'll get us started.
Yeah, Easton hit one to the fence his last time up and just ripped the baseball out there in right field. It's going to be a called strike here. 0-1's the count.
Well, I think his last one he hit was a fly ball out to left field, that sacrifice fly.
That's right.
The one before that, he ripped to the fence. So he's hit a couple balls hard.
Yes, he has. Yep. That's out. Oh, that's called strike. 0-2 now.
Painting that outside corner there, and that's a tough pitch for a lefty to hit.
It really is.
Now Easton's in an 0-2 hole here, so I'd like to see him battle back here. And
and
there he goes.
Yeah. Hit at the shortstop. Ball's across, and that's going to be safe. He's safe at first.
Hey, and that's the difference of, just taking a wave at it with your bat and not hitting it versus putting the ball in play there.
Yeah.
You know, you force the defense to do something. And, he hit the ball there, hustled down the line. The shortstop had to hurry and just put it in the dirt, and the first baseman couldn't dig it. So we got the leadoff guy on.
And there we go. Jake Moore, the game-ending run, is now at home plate. That ball is going to be, I tell you what, he has settled in here as the game goes on. He's really starting to find those corners now, throw strikes. Early on, he was struggling a little bit, but he settled in nicely here for the Tulsa Rebels, and he's now finding himself ahead in counts when batters come up, things like that. And that's going to be a called strike, so it's 0-2 now for Jake.
Yeah, and he's working that outside, especially on our lefties we send up there. He's working that outside corner real well. He feels real comfortable right there.
Yep. That ball's going to miss. 1-2 now is the count.
They're playing our lefties to pull the ball, but then they're pitching us outside, which, if we go with the ball, there's a huge gap out there in left center.
Yeah, right down the third base line there. That ball's going to be struck
Oh,
hard.
that ball's ripped.
And it's going to, yeah, nice job. That ball's going to get to the fence. Easton's going to score. Jake's going to have a stand-up double, and there you have it. There's one of the runs that we needed. Nice job, nice piece of hitting there by Jake Moore. Man, he tattooed that baseball.
That's the second ball today that Jake is just absolutely scalded.
Yeah.
You know, and the first time the right fielder made a heck of a play on it, and that time,
there's just no chance.
He hit it where no one was. So that's a great piece of hitting. And now with no outs, we've got the 10th run is sitting out there at second base.
Yeah. Absolutely. So Trent's going to step in here, be ready to go.
And Trent's been hitting the ball off the end of the bat.
Yeah.
If he just is a
Waits
little bit
just
more
a second.
patient,
Yeah.
you know, he'll drive a baseball right here.
Yeah. And that's going to be hit down the first base line and foul.
Yeah, that one's down the bleachers at the softball field. So
yeah. 0-1's the count now.
Looks like he's using Sam's bat this time. So.
Yeah. Maybe slowing him down just a little bit, maybe.
Well, he's going to try to find a hit in it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we hope he does, for sure. That ball's going to be hit right back at the shortstop. He's going to throw for third. They're going to have it safe.
Yeah,
Jake
it looked
got
like he got in
the
there
tag.
before got his foot on the bag.
Yep.
Throw was a little bit high. It was a good slide by Jake to get in there. So you got the Tulsa coach wanting to talk about this here, but I don't know.
Well, with 3 umpires on the field, it's going to be pretty hard to get that overturned, I would say.
Yeah, and you don't see him get overturned very often.
Yeah.
So I guess he's just looking for an explanation of what he saw out there. And, you know, Tulsa coach looks like he may not agree with it, but he understands what he saw. Thumbs up, and we're back to playing baseball here. So now with no outs, you just get a fly ball to the outfield. And Jake should be able to score on this, and that would be the ball game.
That's what we're looking for here, for Sam to hit a baseball, hit it well, hit it into the grass in the outfield, and that should do it.
Yeah, hit anything that they can't throw home with, and make a tag, and this game's over. So. The ball's going to be fouled back. 0-1 to be the count. Oh, that ball hit the ground out there. Casey informs us that ball did not even bounce. It just hold up out there in the soft earth. Yeah, the sod has soaked up about as much water as it can.
Absolutely. It's good to see a day where we can play ball. I'm getting a little bit tired of looking at the rain every day.
Yeah.
That ball's going to be popped up, hit well, and it's going to hit the ground, and that could be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Jake scores. That's going to do it. That'll be the ball game. Wirt County Tigers 10, Tulsa Rebels 0. We live to fight another day. That day is tomorrow. We're going to be at Wahama. We don't know the game time yet, but we will be bringing you the broadcast, so pay attention to the socials. We'll try to post the game time as soon as we find that out, and we'll be headed to Wahama tomorrow for the chance to play in the regional championship. And that's what tomorrow's game will be about. So we'll be facing the Wahama White Falcons. So until then, we want you guys to have a great evening. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come right back with the Moore's Piggly Wiggly player of the game. We're going to take a real quick break. We'll be right back. This is Wirt County Tiger Baseball,
Hey
WVRC.
guys, this is Shannon from Miller Steels and Deals. We have all your shopping needs, from the bedroom to the kitchen, bathroom, and laundry room. We've got you covered. Looking for furniture or even maybe a gift card? Come on by Miller Steels and Deals on Mount Zion Ridge in the Old Armory Building, Monday through Saturday, 9 to 5 for the best prices around. Give us a call, 304-804-6006.
All right, Dave, we are back here. We're going to put a bow on this one. Again, we live to fight another day. Moore's Piggly Wiggly player of the game, Mason boys. 12 strikeouts here tonight. Only gave up 1 hit. It took us till the third inning for our bats to get going, but the way that Mason performed on the mound, it kept us right there 0-0 until our bats woke up, and then we were able to put those 10 runs up and continue our season and play Wahama tomorrow, which I'm excited about. I'm excited. I'm glad that we get that another opportunity to play them, because each game this year we played them 3 times. It's been a one-run decision each time, and so it's going to be, I think, just a classic, good, hard-fought baseball game. They're good, we're good, and should just see what happens.
Yeah, they say it's tough to beat the same team 3 times in a year.
Right.
It's real tough to beat them 4.
Right.
So, we just got to get off that snide we're on and step over that ledge and win it. And I tell you what, we're lined up. We've got I don't know who they'll pitch tomorrow, either Jake or Wyatt. I'm sure so. We've got like number 1 pitchers on the team that can both pitch.
Right.
And, it's a win or go home. So just like tonight you had Mason step up, Trenton step up, and just absolutely shut these Tulsa batters down.
Right.
And just like to see the same thing tomorrow night in Wahama.
Absolutely. So, again, from Fleek Field, this is another presentation of Wirt County Tiger Baseball. We live to fight another day tomorrow. Go ahead.
Let's go Tigers.
Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. We love that, Dave.
Got a little help here in the press box.
Oh, you got to love that. That was perfect, too. And, we should record that and just play that every time like that. We can't do any better than that, I promise you. So we're going to end this one. Again, we'll play tomorrow. We'll play at Wahama. Again, be looking for that game time. I have no idea when we'll play that game tomorrow, but it will be played tomorrow, weather permitting. So we want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, tonight, Wirt 10, Tulsa 0. Wirt Tiger Baseball continues to live to fight another day, and that's what we came here to see. So until next time, this is Jason Hickman and David Boyce.